Come, man. So if you go down to verse 9, it says, do thy diligence to come shortly unto me, man. But yeah, man, it says, for I am now ready to be offered, and the time of my departure is at hand, man. So you gotta be in the spirit of, you gonna like, this is unto death, and the things that are in this world, and you being in this flesh, you can't let that get in the way of what you gotta do, man. Because like I said, man, I'm worthy, or I honestly, I should already be dead, man. Like, honestly, man. And like, I seen, like, honestly, just today, man, I was on my way home from the job or whatever, and the whole road was cut off, and I'm like, whoa, what's going on, man? It's like 20 or so cop cars out there, like an ambulance, a fire truck, so obviously something done happened. So we make our way around. I come out, I see, after I get off of the bus, man, I see there's it's a man laid out on the ground, man, and people are like wondering what happened. So I'll go into one of the shops. It's all taped up. They say he got shot in the face, man. See what I'm saying? So it's dark, so I couldn't see his face, but still, man, he got shot in the face with a shotgun, man. So judgment is out here, man. So and nobody, because the Lord, he said he's roughly paraphrasing, he's slow to wrath, man. So he'll let it build up just to give you that judgment, man. But he's long suffering, man. You see what I'm saying? So just because it hasn't happened immediately doesn't mean it won't, man. Like honestly, like I got that fear where it's like, man, like the Lord could hit me with a lightning bolt at any moment, man, because it's stuff that I did when I was in the world, man. But hopefully through what I do while I'm in the truth, man, that gives me some sort of part, man. You know what I'm saying? If I have to go out, be in the spirit of, if you do have to go out, let it be as a martyr, man. See what I'm saying? In the truth, man, and not out of the truth, man, all bugged out and shit, man. But every day, man, I just, you got to thank the Most High that he even put you in here, man. Because, like, real talk, man, like, I don't know about you brothers, but I'm a real piece of shit, man. See what I'm saying? I was, and I'm getting cleaned up. But at one point, I was just, just I guess another nigga, man. See what I'm saying? Now, of course, the elect, they always had like a certain spirit to them where they took y'all some, like the Lord took y'all some shit, but like your spirit might not have been in that shit to begin with, but you still were going by the flesh, man. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, in my spirit, I knew like the things that I was doing there then also was wrong. You know what I'm saying? That the Lord was gonna fuck me up for it, and he would, But now so more, now even more so, it's like, fuck, man, when you look back on it, and excuse my language, but it's just, Salakia, it's just, you really gotta understand, where you could be and where you are, man. That's all I gotta say, man. So let me keep going, man. Let's see, man. Here's another good point, man. Let's see. Man, I might end up reading this whole thing, but let me see. Come on, man. Let's see, man. Man. Okay, I'm gonna get the point, but I might end up reading up anyway. This is 1 Corinthians 9 and verse 16, man. It says, "For though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of, for necessity is laid upon me. Yeah, woe is unto me if I preach not the gospel," man. So yeah, man, destruction unto me if I don't preach the gospel, man. See what I'm saying? And I do this because I guess it's in my spirit just to do so too, because it's a relief away from the daily stress, of this world. 3, because it's my job to do so. You see what I'm saying? It's necessity, man, so to speak, man. Said necessity is laid upon us, man. So your job is more important than you believe, man, and or than you understand. And you're selling people even when you're not at camp. if you take if you actually take heed to it, man. Because when you're not in your garment, you may just walk past somebody that have been watching the videos of you out on the line. You know what I'm saying? And you don't even know who the person is, man. But they know who you are because your face was sealed in their mind. See what I'm saying? And all they took was for you to walk by them, for them to get that, for them to receive that as a message through the Spirit from YAHAWASHI, and now they're sealed, man. You don't even know that you did it, man. You see what I'm saying? So it's all types of stuff through the Spirit that's happening, and the level of importance of the work that we're doing is higher than what we know, man. Now we should know we should know that this is the most important thing in the world, Salakia, but it's the most important thing, you know. But sometimes we don't take account to just how much work is being put in on the spiritual in the spiritual realm, to the point where we don't even have to do much on this side, man. So like our job is easy, is basically what I'm trying to say, man. So we just got to do it, man. See what I'm saying? Till we get up out of here, man. And even in the flesh, as I keep saying, man, sometimes you might decide that you just don't want to do it a certain day, man, but you end up doing it anyway, man. And it's just because of the flesh, man. If the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak, man. You know what I'm saying? So let me keep reading down, man. It says, "For if I do not this thing willingly," Salaki, it says, "For if I do this thing willingly," verse 17, "I have a reward. But if against my will a dispensation of the gospel is committed unto me, what is my reward then? Verily that when I preach the gospel, I may make the gospel of Mashiach without charge, that I abuse not my power in the gospel," man. So calm, man. So your reward basically is just doing what you is returning a favor to the Lord, man, because he did so much for us, man. Your reward is to see a happy friend, man. To see a happy brother, man. To see, and then everything else is added unto that, man. Because this is that talent, or those what's the word I'm looking for? Those shekels or talents that we got, and we're not supposed to lay them up in the napkins, man. See what I'm saying? But really, the reward is just not being a piece of shit, man. First and foremost, man. Then everything else is added onto that, because finally, in the many lifetimes that I've been here, I should say, hopefully, YAHAWASHI, you see what I'm saying? I don't want RAWCHAA. When I check up out of here, I can check up out of here in the right spirit, in the right mind, not being a piece of shit, actually completing my mission, you know? That's really all I like. Me personally, that's what I want, man. Everything else is added onto that. If it come, man. You know, if it don't, it don't. As long as I make sure that I do the right thing, and that I don't check out of here being a piece of shit, man. But anyway, let me keep going, yo. So basically, if you do this thing willingly, you'll get a reward. You see what I'm saying? And if he have to force you to do it, then you really don't deserve nothing. But he's probably still give you a reward anyway, man. But it's hard, man, because we're in his flesh, man. So let me get this. Let's see, man. Actually, I'm gonna get verse 6, and I'm gonna read up. I'm gonna get verse 4 after that. Isaiah 64 and verse 6, it says, "But we are verse 6, it says, "But we are all as unclean things, and all our righteousness are as filthy rags." So I'm sure brothers have heard that scripture before, but it's true, man. Our righteousness are as filthy rags, man. So you can't clean up shit with a filthy rag, man. You see what I'm saying? Every time you try to get right, you know, we are like through the spirit, our spirits are getting cleaned up, but our flesh, man, is just holding us back, man. See what I'm saying? Trying to get up out these bodies, man. We're not trying to flex. We're not trying to put on the best garments. You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to buy the most stuff or look the flashiest in the best whips. You know what I'm saying? Now, having a nice car or some nice clothes, you know what I'm saying? You're Jake, you know what I'm saying? So you might have some things on the side, like little small things that you like to do, like a hobby, arts and crafts or some shit. But you're not trying to establish yourself here. Is basically what I'm saying, man. And that shouldn't be your goal, man. Cause that's the wrong spirit to be in, man. And it says, "Our filthy rags, and we all do fade as a leaf, and our iniquities, like the wind, have taken us away," man. So like a leaf, man. Leaves have seasons, man. See what I'm saying? So we fade as a leaf, man. And the leaf, once it's dried up, it fades away and it's through. It's basically something that's weathered by the seasons. So we're subject into unto the things that are around us, man. You see? So we're beat up and subject into this things of this world. But just because we're subject to the things of this world and we may wither, doesn't mean that we're not rooted into the branch or the tree, right? You see? It says, "And our iniquities, like the wind, have taken us away," man. So calm, man. Let's see. Now I'm gonna read up. Verse 4, it says, "For since the beginning of the world, men have not heard nor perceived by ear, neither have ever seen. Oh," it says, "O God, beside thee, what he hath prepared for him that waited for him," man. See what I'm saying? Let me stop this